draws on the pressure from the Rams defense. Bryce Hager drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams.
Hazlo de vaqueros.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Después de que anotan, esa fue la patada corta que hicieron. Vamos a ver qué trae el Tony.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hold on. Check. We go, 76.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Check three.
Goff now looking to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Value three. We're good.
From the gun, here's Goff. Buying time to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Looking for hits, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Singletary to get the drive started. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Buen manotazo.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Dancing to his left. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We're scoreless after 1. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down, L.A.
First down, Rams.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Aaron Donald able to get in.
A ver, aguántame. Aguántame tantito, Tony. Listo.
For his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Watch the screen.
Está reñidón, aún en ceros.
Now Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. First and 10 right at the 20. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On second and 9, Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Está cabrona tu línea,
Es el 99.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Bills nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Right there.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and he'll probably help him a little bit with.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he lost the football. Well, this is picked up by the Bills. He's got daylight. The 40. He's at the 30. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Check. Watch the ball. Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man. Here's Foster. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Hey, Ray 19! 54. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Now Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
The Rams take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Déjame hacer unos ajustes en el streaming porque me dicen que el volumen está un poco... Ok, en el chat a ver si me pueden decir si mejora o no. Listo, Tony.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He's going to loft it, deep right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. To return is Roberts. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen, he was looking for Devin Singletary there, and that'll make it 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline.
And it's a safety.
Caray.
Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets? A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
We play to win. Let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the left. He'll look to throw.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
54. Mike, 54. I'm coming for.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. From the end zone, Goff. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a short return to the 6-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
El pase iba muy bien.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's what I do. He's checking.
Goff. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Ed Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
To throw is gone. And he's going to be inside time. Picked up by
Otra vez.
and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Mike 50. Mike 54. Yeah. You don't want none.
On 2nd and 15 now. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Defense wins championships, baby.
From the gun, it's Allen. And my
Voltea, cabrón,
goodness,
no mames, otra vez.
another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton.
Está maldito
And a big
esta
turnover there as his guys will get the
¿Qué
football.
pedo con este pinche
Now
juego?
in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out.
Robert Woods,
Escapa.
30. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
Güey, qué pedo.
Pinche rebote, güey, le cayó en las manos, güey.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
¿Por qué la
Trying to
suelta?
get it to Woods, and now it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey, 76. 76. 76.
2nd and 10, Goff again. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. To the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on
Me
downs.
capturaste
They
rápido,
pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Es que
And the
aparte
Bills
le
are
diste
going
el
to get
balón
the
del
football
lado donde
back.
estaban los cazadores, o sea, los que van a bloquear la patada.
Eh,
Entonces estaban puestísimos ahí, güey.
no me dio tiempo, cara.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the
Interesante
red zone.
jugada.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, let's get this, get this.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Aaron Donald. Who else? He's
Otra vez
in
el
there for his
99.
4th sack of the afternoon. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Agárralo.
And now here is another interception. John Johnson with the INT. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Evans. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know
Wait, qué pedo.
if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen now to throw again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because
va llegando mi compadre Alex a
the quarterback and get a completion.
Así no se puede.
Communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
Tan cabrones los
And
dos.
they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
12 yards that
Compadre,
time, but a Bills first down.
chingos de intercepciones, compadre, qué pedo.
Ya sé, hombre.
No mames.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points.
Y el pinche Tony nomás se la pasa moviendo el coreback.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset.
Chile, compadre,
They
ya hubieras
come up on a
ganado.
First
Pero
and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw.
Bien.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me
¿Qué
of
Tony?
guys
¿Cómo
in the
andamos? ¿Qué?
past who just said, hey, throw it out
Bien,
there
bien,
100
Alex,
times,
qué rollo.
nothing good is going to
Todo
happen.
tranquilo,
If you throw
tranquilo.
the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back to throw. Allen.
Neta.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And that
Que
one,
compadre, la
it's
historia de
gonna
todo el
hurt big
partido.
time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely
Es que
not
no
his
me
best
acomodo
throw,
para nada con
and
los
it'll wind
jugadores.
up being intercepted.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Parece béisbol, no mames.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it's gone off the bootleg. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Hola, jugado lo mismo.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's a fumble.
Agárrala.
And some room to work. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Compadre, la neta no te me pendejes,
The question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And the grab by Croft. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense down.
Ahí dan la intercepción.
They come out here in the eye. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to throw. And he's got
Hijo de la chingada.
for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Pushkin now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spins by. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's back to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
Y se acabó,
Well,
señores.
going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Este quedó como béisbol.
You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen?
¿No es mía?
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Creo que ya hasta se fue del coraje.
Ese fue el Tony. No, che, Tony.
No sabe perder.
¿Viste?
No,
Oye, quiero
estuvo-
ver
estuvo
cuántas
muy
yardas por tierra avancé, güey. Que según yo perdí en lugar de avanzar, güey.
That'll do it for us. For Charles
A huevo,
Davis
mira,
and all
rushing
our
yards,
hardworking
menos
crew,
10.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
Oh, viste,
NFL
compadre,
on EA
menos 10.
Sports. For more, follow us
Hombre,
on
es que
Twitter at EA Madden
Tanto la línea ofensiva,
NFL.
güey, como la...
With
más
that,
la
we say
defensiva,
so
güey,
long.
de
Güey.
Rams, güey.
Buffalo.
Está cabrón, güey.
8 intercepciones, compadre, no mames.
¿El Tony cuántos aventó, güey? Que creo que llevamos una y una, güey, además.
No, vi, ya no alcancé, güey.
No, güey. Es que las mías eran intercepciones, güey.
Las del
Eran
Tony,
fumbles,
a
güey,
los
los
Tony
fumbles.
les pasaban
Y las otras eran
mías,
manos de
güey.
mantequilla, güey.
Mira, aquí está.
¿Te acuerdas de la semana pasada, compadre? A mí prácticamente el Tony le pasó lo que había pasado, güey.
De que no podía recibir.
No, de las fumbles, güey, que me quería aventar y fumble.
Ajá. Mira, aquí turnovers. Tiene 6 y 8. Eso de más 2 y menos 2, ¿de qué son, güey?
O sea, él tuvo 2 más y tuvo 2 menos. Ajá. O sea, él te interceptó 8 veces y tuvo 6 a él.
Ajá, pero más 2 y menos 2, ¿qué significa?
¿La diferencia?
Ah,
Turnovers.
yardas totales. Avanzó más el Tony. No, hombre, por tierra. No jugamos nada por tierra, güey.
Nada, güey. Ah, el Tony se la pasó tirando.
Pases bastante parejo.
Y
¿Qué
corriendo por
dices,
su vida.
pinche? Oye,
Es que corrías, güey, te atrapaba. Corrías, te atrapaba.
es el pedo. De una vez el de Baltimore.
Sí. Ahorita le paso los controles a mi compadre Alex.
Pues igual vamos a
Le
hacer
vamos
la
a
pausa.
detener el streaming.
Exacto.
Exactamente. Detenemos el streaming. Les paso los controles a Alex. Y pues nada más denos unos 15 minutos en lo que preparamos todo el tema. Y regresamos
Muy buen juego,
para el siguiente
Cés.
partido. Muy buena, Tony. Muy
Aguantaste.
buena, Tony. Como
Y
debía
al
ser,
final,
mira,
y
algo que
al
sí
final
tiene
sacaste el
buena
resultado.
Exacto, de milagro.
Y ese. No, o sea, eso es
Exactamente,
lo que estaba
sí,
viendo en los
patriota.
marcadores, güey. O sea, todo a favor de Tony, excepto el marcador. Che, Tony,
No, güey. Yo me fui a
Cruz azuleada. Sí, lo estaba.
y luego este cabrón se acercó con una patada.
Ajá.
Y ya
Pero
no,
un
Pero
ya,
de hecho
Sí.
en anotaciones sí me lo llevé, güey. O sea, porque fue la patada. Luego el safety y el último el touchdown.
Sí, por eso
Y Tony nada más le hizo un touchdown, güey.
Pero no, el Tony
así
parece
quedamos,
Cruz Azul.
señores.
buenísima, mi César.
Buenísimo, buen partido, Tony.
Vamos a... Saludos al Stray.